Hey guys, welcome to another edition here of Preseason Coaches Chat on Friday nights in Carolina. Today with me, I am joined by the newly named head coach at West Stokes High School, Coach Chris Johnson. Coach Johnson, how are you doing this morning?
Doing well, Brandon. Thank you for having me. I really am honored that you asked me to come on the show, and you're doing a great job and appreciate what you're doing for high school athletics.
Coach Johnson, I appreciate that. Appreciate you having you on such a bit of a short notice. First off, I want to congratulate you on the new head coaching spot. As me being a former alumni, class of 2019 at West Stokes, congratulations on becoming the fourth head coach in West Stokes Wildcat history. Tell me how the transition has been coming into this season. A little bit of a late side, but how has it been so far?
Well, yeah, it's a little late, but those are something that we don't have the control over. So we're going to make the best of it as we can. My life has just been a whirlwind for the last 3 days, to be honest with you. But that's a good thing. I've had nothing but texts and phone calls and well wishes, and that's so humbling to go through. And I'm enjoying every second of it. I'll tell you that. And we're just excited about getting started. My wife is just as happy for me as I am to be at West Stokes. It's a great place, and we're ready to go, full speed ahead.
Absolutely. So let's talk about a little bit about your coaching career. Many of us know, and especially in our area, know you for being at Forbush High School. Had done a phenomenal job with that program. Tell me a little bit about the transition of coming from Forbush to here, and how it's going to make an impact for you getting into this program.
Well, I think one of the good things about me coming to West Stokes is I am quite familiar with some of the talent that's there, having to face them every year. I'm familiar with the opponents in the league. I have already a mindset of how to go about and game plan and to get some of those conference league opponents. And, I don't have a close relationship with many of the coaches, but I do have some familiar with those guys, and I think that's going to help me immensely.
Absolutely. One of the things that we saw is Forbush is really known for the playing style, the hard-nosed running and things like that. Do you feel as if bringing that into the contribute to this year, would you bring that into the program, or how would you try to take it in the first year?
Well, that's the game plan, and that's who I am as a coach. I like to pride myself in being a physical type team, and that's something that we're going to try to instill into our kids every day at practice. Let's be smart. Let's be fast. Let's be physical. Smart, fast, physical. That's always going to be preached to them. I think that's the key to winning. The ones that run the fastest and hit the hardest are normally the ones that have the most success. And so we're going to emphasize that every day. And for us at Forbush, to be successful somewhat, that's how we had to be. We didn't have the talent to make plays. We didn't have a kid that could always make a 5-yard play into a 50-yard play. Occasionally we did, but that was a rarity to have that type of kid. So the good thing is, I think here at West Stokes, year in and year out, they have some of those type of players. So I think if we can blend that talent with some physicality that I want to impose onto the program, I think it's going to be good things to come for the Wildcats in the next few years.
Absolutely. Coach, once again, it's been a great opportunity to be able to talk to you. I'm very happy the fact that you were able to get onto the show and get a great job, I would say. One of the things I would want to ask is, were you given really any advice from Coach Upchurch when you finally were named the coach, or was it a good congratulations, or how was that message to him?
Yeah, it was. He reached out to me about 2 days ago after he let some things simmer down a day for me, and he reached out to me, and I really appreciated that. Jimmy's a good friend. I don't know if many people know this, but we actually worked together at Surrey Central about 24 years ago, back during the 98 season. 97 season, under Kelly Holder there at Surrey Central. He was the head coach, and he's been a good friend to me throughout the years when we've competed against each other. He's always reached out to me and tried to help me with my program as much as I have as his, and we have a common mutual respect for each other. But his advice to me was just telling me, hey, Chris, just be yourself. Just be yourself, and you're going into a great situation with a great group of guys who are coaching with you. You got some kids that's going to work hard for you. Chris, you're going to be fine. If you ever like to give me a call, feel free to do so. But be your own man, and you're going to do a great job. That was his message to me, and that's something that was very meaningful and very impactful. And I do cherish my friendship with him.
That's awesome. Coach, once again, thank you so much. Chris Johnson from West Stokes High School. We are looking forward to seeing the West Stokes Wildcats on the field this coming up fall. And I'm giving the best of luck to you, Coach, and we'll look forward to seeing you.
Well, thank you, Brendan. I'm hoping we get a season. I'm just looking at the chops to get after it, and I know our kids are as well as many football fans out there. We're hoping for the season to get started, and I appreciate you once again letting me come on your show.
Absolutely, Coach. And we will talk to you another day on another edition of Preseason Coaches Chat Friday Nights in Carolina. Thank you all so much.
Yes, sir.